Fix the audio. Did that fix the audio? Is it going well now? The microphone has this glitch to where it just freaks out, so not really sure what's going on. Let's see, I'll listen to myself. I'll see if it fixed it by listening to my own stream. Fix the audio. That fixed it. That fixed it. See, that's the problem. There's like a minute delay. So I'm never sure if it fixed the audio or not. I got to unplug that and then plug it back in. So, you know, there it goes. There it goes. Anyway, what is going on? He's singing with the mice and the birds. Indeed. Indeed. My microphone up here just has some weird thing to where the cussing card slinger. There you go. Sling those cards. It's all good. It's all good now. Anyway, so what questions do people have? What questions do people have? Raina, welcome. Cian, welcome. Dallas, beautiful sun. Michelle, Liana, Xena, Mona, Nomad Trees, Annie B, Quick Girl, and Wolf. We got everything going now. Water Witch, what's up? We got it all going on. Yeah, hells yeah, indeed. Got a load, actually got a hold of a live video. Lynette, welcome to the live video. It's good to see you. All right, who has questions? I mean, otherwise we're just going to kind of hang out, I guess. New love soon. Lisa, what is up? Reading for my upcoming week. Michelle, thank you for your donation. Let's get your upcoming week handled here. Let's see how it's going to go. Let's see, M.O. Upcoming week. It is Monday. Well, the good news is you've burned out one good day so far. We've had one good day, and as a special treat, we'll do the Light Seers Tarot for your We'll do the Waterfall Tarot for yours. We'll do some kind of tarot. Not really sure what kind of tarot it is, but you know, we'll do this one. I created it, so there it is. There it is. It seems like a year ago that I actually created this because I don't know. I've been moving on to other projects, you know, moving on to new things, new horizons, exciting other things. Philippe, speaking of exciting, and May, how are you both doing today? How is it going? Nomad Trees, thank you for your donation as well. So let's check this out and see how this is going to go here. See how this is going to go here. Water Witch loves the vibe, and Water Witch hasn't even seen the money trick yet. I mean, hasn't even seen the money trick yet. All right. So, yeah, let's see about this. Upcoming week. It is sort of a week of fun stuff. I think you have a couple of fun things that you're going to run into. Some fun, entertaining things. Picky, what is going on? How are you doing? So yeah, it's a fun week. I think that you have some opportunities to sort of just have some fun, get out, do something interesting, do something entertaining. It's sort of a week where it's time to catch up with a lot of that stuff. I don't think that maybe you've had a lot of opportunities for just getting out, for having fun, for getting out of the comfort zone, for just, you know, walking out, doing some stuff, right? We got the COVID and all that. Queen, thank you for your donation. Appreciate it. So I think this week is important for you to either get out, either this weekend or later this week, something, get out and just have that and have some fun stuff going on. And the Lovers kind of says that as well. It is, let's see. All right, Nomad, let's get your question up on the queue there. All right, Nomad, we got you covered. All right, chat scrolling quick. Annie, thank you for your donation. But yeah, the Lovers says as well, it's time to meet someone new. I think you have someone new, I think, coming in, someone new, having fun as well. Once you're sort of getting out, talking to people, I think you end up meeting somebody new. And I think the new person is going to be pretty exciting and very different, very sort of a different type of person or a different person than you're accustomed to talking to. And that's going to be, you know, pretty good. I think that's going to be pretty entertaining. So yeah, you just need to get out and just have some of that. And the Ace of Cups says you feel pretty connected to this person. It's definitely again, an unusual person. They have unusual ideas, but they have fun ideas. It's actually quite fun to talk to. You learn a lot from the person. And I think it's something where you can sort of get into this personality and get into them, you know, no pun intended. And just be with this person and be connected to this person. Now, the Queen of Wands says this upcoming week as well is a bit of a multitasking challenge for you. You're going to have, Jay Allen, thank you for your donation. You're going to have some challenges. You're going to have some things come up to where you just have to juggle things a bit more than usual during the week. But I think overall, I think you're going to be okay. I don't see a big problem with juggling stuff. I don't see a big problem with getting that as well. And, you know, getting out and having some fun, meeting new people. I think that's going to be important for this week coming up. And I think, yeah, I think you need to. I think you need to. You need that difference. You need that excitement, something going on with all of that stuff. All right, Nomad Trees. Let's check it out here. Nomad Trees, Mr. Oracle joined a new group at the uni. At the uni, what is going to happen? I joined a new group. How will it go? How will it go with the group? Let's check it out and see how that's going to go. See if the group is going to be all right. All right, let's see. What are we going to do? This is all the new people here. We got a lot of newbies. All the new people. This is the Tarot Tower. It holds 50 decks of cards. I have 2 of these. I built this. Video is available on my channel for how to build one of these yourself. So you can display all of your tarot, and then you can just reach over and grab whatever tarot that you need and instantly be reading with it. You don't got to unbox it. You don't got to hunt it down. You don't have to try to find it. I'm telling you, it fits up to 50 to 70 decks in that Tarot Tower. I mean, it's exciting. Queen, thank you for your subscription. I appreciate that. This is the first to all of this. We have so many people, and none of them have seen the money. None of them have seen the money trick. All right. We're going to take a break. We're going to take a quick 2 seconds and show everybody the money trick because people don't know. We got a lot of new people. Look, we got $1, $2, $3, $4, $5. We got $5. And the idea here is to turn this into a little more money because everybody needs more money. And to do that, you just snap like that. And as you snap, it turns into $100. Shirley, what is going on? Thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. It is real. It's $20, $40, $60, $80, $100. Anyway, that is the money trick. In case you're new, we got like 50 new people. So, you know, you got to show them the money trick. You got to, that's a mandatory. Welcome to the channel. I'm a magician and a tarot reader. So, you know, you gotta have a bit of variety. It's a variety thing. All right, here we go. Nomad doesn't have any mean coworkers today. That's good, Nomad. I'm glad that they're not mean today to you. I'm glad. In fact, we have joined a new group in the university. We need to figure out how it's going to go. You know, the group is a lot different than maybe what you're expecting. A little bit different than what you're expecting. I think you're going in with certain expectations, and, you know, I don't think they're going to be the way that you think it's going to go. And I think that's going to be a good thing for you overall in the end, right? In the end, I think it's going to be good and interesting for you. We have the reward from work. It's sort of a group to where the more you contribute, the more you're going to get out of it. So that is going to be one of the big factors here, because this is, if you've watched my Thoth video course, by the way, on my channel, please hit the subscribe button. We got 900 videos up in here. I'm just saying, quick girl, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. So the amount of work you put in definitely will determine the amount of reward that you get back. And again, the tower says it's going to be different than what you're expecting, which I think is good. I think that you need a little bit on the good side as far as the groups go and whatnot. It is going to be a group that you enjoy. It is going to be a group where you meet some interesting people, as well as you make some good connections. I think those connections are going to last you quite some time, right? The magician also says you're going in with skills and abilities that other people don't have. So we're back to contribute. We're back to how much you contribute. The contribution that you make is going to be big here. It's going to be pretty exciting. Speaking of exciting, Mary M is here. Howdy, Mary M. How are you doing? So yeah, definitely. You're going to like it. But again, open up. Let people know your magician expertise, right? Communicate. The magician is all about Mercury and communication. Communicate with them. Let them know your expertise, what you bring in, because your contributions are going to be good here. And of course, they will determine exactly how the group is going to go. So yeah, I think they're cool people. I think it's going to be all right. Again, Nomad. Again, you're going to have to throw out expectations, because if you go in with expectations, I think you're going to be disappointed. But if you go in clean and lean, I think that you're going to be all right. So there we go. All right. Queen Beauty had a question below, but I didn't catch it because chat is scrolling. Chat is scrolling. Queen Beauty. That's a long one. I ran into a best friend, and about his friends' friends. Of course, my friends with one of his friends came up just to ask me about my ex. What intention? What? Okay. It's a friend of something of a friend. All right. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. So what are their, basically the question is, what are their intentions? All right. Let's see. What are their intentions? The friend of the friend of the friend of something. So let's check that out and see what their intentions are. Pee-wee's Big Adventure deck. I'm thinking that's a marketable thing. All right. I'm telling you now that I'm upset. The two big Kickstarters that I was interested in, they're both art. They both didn't fund. I'm telling you. I'm not pleased. I'm not pleased. I think that more people should have backed those Kickstarters because I was excited and none of them funded. So one of them reduced their funding goal. Okay, I think one of them had a completely unrealistic funding goal. I think the dude put in like, $40 billion or something. Anyway, it didn't fund. Duh. So now he rehosted it with like a 3K or something. I would buy a Pee-wee deck, and I say that the devil in the Pee-wee Herman deck should be where Paul Rubens got arrested in the theater for entertaining himself in the theater. That would be a good devil card. If you make that the devil, you win the internet. Literally, you win straight up. You win the internet. If you make the devil card the movie theater arrest. All right, let's see. I guess the fool would be the bicycle. I mean, I'm thinking out loud here. The fool would be the bicycle, you know. All right, okay, so the friend of the friend, Saturday was I was out of friends with friends. Okay, what are their intentions? We met somebody new. I think that's the basis of it. The Three of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, Three of Cups, and the Moon. I think that they're looking for, I think that they're either looking for maybe an opportunity, a sort of a short-term opportunity. Yeah, you know, you got to have the self-love. I think that they have a sort of a short-term opportunity in mind. Not literally something long-term, not literally something sort of this connection back and forth, whatever. But I think it's something sort of a hookup, a little bit of a short-term opportunity thing that they have in mind. Indicated by the Three of Cups and the Moon, right? Three of Cups talks about celebration. It talks about meeting people. It talks about getting in with people. It's also kind of a, you know, a little bit of a love card, sort of a Walmart love card, if you will. But next to the Moon, it really sort of enhances that I want to be in your life. I want to be part of your life, because the Moon is all about emotions and cycles as well, right? The Moon goes around in the cycles. Talk about this in my book. It's all about the cycles of the Wheel of Fortune and the Moon. The Moon is more of a constant cycle. Anyway, so the Moon next to this indicates a short term, something quick, something that would be kind of fun to get together with that. Eight of Swords says, I think you're a bit hesitant with all of this. I don't think you're in with that. Maybe like I don't know. But I don't think that you're in with that. The Eight of Swords is a bit of a restriction. I think you have a restriction on this. You feel that something's a bit off. You feel that something isn't right. And I think that's sort of a prominent feeling as we go through here. And that's indicated by the Three of Pentacles, right? How much is this person really invested? How much is this person really, you know, interested in talking to me and things like that? So I just think that, again, looking for something short-term, something fun. If you're in it for this long-term, very serious thing, I don't think that's really working out. But yeah, as far as their intentions, I think it was pretty clear. And I think that the Eight of Swords indicates that's not really something you really want to jump into, but you know, it's just a tarot reading. We can check that out. All right. Annie B, AB wants to know reconciliation or no reconciliation. By the way, in case you're wondering where the Q is, that's the wrong button. We are just did Queen Beauty. Now we're doing Annie B. And now we go down the list. So there we are in the queue, and we're going to switch to the love screen for this one. You got to have the love screen at least once a day. I'm just saying, we're going to use everybody's literally favorite. We're going to use the Playful Heart Tarot. The Playful Heart Tarot. Yeah. All right, so, I mean, there we go. The Playful Heart Tarot. In case you don't have this one, I'm telling you now, it's so casual. It's so fun. You know, it's just where it needs to be. I'm just saying right now, it is where it needs to be. The love screen. Everybody needs more love screen. I have love screen, job screen. I have all sorts of screens. I mean, all right. Are we going to reconcile or not? That's what we're on the love screen to determine, because the Ace of Wands says, I think so. But where are we going with the reconciliation? All right, let's take a break and talk about reconciliation. Are you talking about a video game save restore? Okay, you're playing Breath of the Wild, right? The new Zelda game. Well, not new, it's 3 years old. You're playing the Breath of the Wild and you fell off a cliff. You don't want to fall off the cliff and die. So you restore from the previous save. Gloria, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. You restore from a previous save. And I think that's the fantasy that we all have with these reconciliations, right? I'm going to restore to the saved game and everything's going to be back the way it was. I don't think that's the case here. I think that you have an opportunity to reconcile. I think that it's possible. The Ace of Wands points to that action, points to that good stuff coming in, all of that. CM, thank you for your donation. Appreciate you. But strength says you do have a little bit of a connection, but then we have the devil. Now, the devil, no offense to the Capricorns in the room, the devil in some cases literally does indicate that it's not going to work out to your best advantage. It's not going to be the video game save. I think you're going to run into the same problems that you had before. I think we're going to have similar issues that we had before. And the Five of Swords is the Lord of Defeat. It is Picky. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. But yeah, the Five of Swords, Nomad Trees, let me know what your new question is. We got a busy night ahead of us, which is good because I got to stay up an hour and a half later than usual. I'm here all night. Oh, Austin, what's going on? And Paula, welcome back. Paula, it has been a minute. Capricorns are the bomb. Indeed. Again, I don't think that the reconciliation is going to go well. The devil at the end, the Five of Swords, the Lord of Defeat, says it goes well at first. You have a brief little honeymoon period, and then it goes downhill. Entertainment purposes only, right? But the reconciliation looks a little challenged. It looks a little challenged. It does not look like the video game save. You're not playing Breath of the Wild. You're in real life. It doesn't look, it just doesn't. It doesn't. All right. We got a love life and the year wrapped up. I guess we'll go back to the regular screen. By the way, in case you're wondering what that transition is, that is a card from Echoes of Nature. That is my Oracle deck that I made. Photorealistic paintings. Photorealistic paintings, because that's what I do. That's my side thing. That's what I do. Vanessa, thank you for your donation as well. Vanessa, let me know what your question is. All right. We got SC. We got Shirley. Advice for love life. By the way, in case you're wondering where you're at in the queue, the queue's going pretty good today. Then we got two other donations, but we just did, we're just doing Shirley. So we're on Shirley, and then we go down the list, and we got two in between. Receipt May. May, thank you. Appreciate it. May, what was your question if you had one? I got a question from Vanessa. Is that you, May? Yeah. Okay. All right. So Shirley, advice for love life. Let's see what's going on with that. All right. Got Nomad Trees question in the queue up here. And stop beeping. Okay. And we're just waiting for May to let us know their question. So in the meantime, let's do a fun deck. We're going to do the Encore Tarot. That's where it's at. The Encore Tarot. Because it's all about the love life, trying to figure out what is going on and all of that. I need a new love tarot. I've sold my old one. So I'm ready for another love tarot. I'm going to go shopping. And get one so we can use it on the stream. I have not seen, as the year wraps up, Jay, what advice do I need for my love life? Annie B, reconcile. Is it right? Let's see. SC. Jay Allen, you are next, my friend. Jay Allen, you're coming up. You're coming up next. All right. Let's see. Advice for love life. How are we going to treat that? Six of Wands says, look at your love life from a positive point of view. I think that we lean sometimes towards negativity, or we lean sometimes for, it is problematic. We do have some challenges. Quick Girl, thank you for your donation. Appreciate that. We do have challenges with this. But I think that the good news is that you can come in with a more positive realm, or a positive, something more positive, basically, is what it's saying. A lot of times you may lean on the negative. A lot of times when we focus on the negative, may worry about love life. We may be concerned about where it's going to go and whatnot. The Queen of Coins, though, says that don't look too much for stability. A lot of time love is dynamic. A lot of time love is going to be adventurous, fun. you never know what is coming around the corner next in the love life realm. But basically it says don't force stability into it. If it's a little rocky, if it's a little drama, just roll with that. Don't be so concerned with that. Renee, what is going on? So, there you go. Temperance as well says, find things that blend together, right? A lot of times we'll have a love and we'll be in a relationship, we'll be looking for love, and we pick something, we choose something that doesn't blend well with who we are. Make sure that you don't make that mistake. Make sure that things blend well. Make sure that you're sort of being true to yourself in a lot of these aspects. And then the Nine of Swords, again, sort of points to the don't worry, don't be concerned. Let the love life be a bonus, or let the love life be something fun, and don't let that just dominate too much. Have your other main things, the family, the work, your goals. Let the love life sneak in as a second, third, fourth place or whatever. Never sort of make it like first place where you're sacrificing other parts of your life. And just don't worry if things get a little rocky. Sometimes getting a little rocky works well. True Tarot Talk, what is going on? It's good to see you. All right. Now, how might love life be as the year wraps up? Let's see about that. All right, Jay. Love life as the year wraps up. Well, it is an election year. It is an election year. It's going to be interesting, that's for sure. All right. Let's see about the love life as the year wraps up. Are we going to have anybody meeting? Are you single? Are you hooked up? I mean, Jay, do you got somebody in the queue there? You got somebody next to you watching, going, what are you talking about with your love life? Are you looking? Are you single and looking? Sort of makes a difference there. Let's check it out what we got by using the Gilded Tarot Royale, the thinnest deck ever. Well, second place to, of course, the Slow Tarot. But, there's that. All right. Ten of Cups, Kitty, what is going on? All right. Ten of Cups says that it's a little dry for the next couple of months. A little dry in the next couple of months. So the Ten of Cups reversed. That's all about having everything that we want, everything that we need. All of this good excitement, all of this good adventure is just sort of lacking sometimes. We're not getting everything that we need. We're not getting that smooth transition, that smooth, place from A to B, right? Eight of Swords says as well, I think you're sort of stuck in some restrictions. Could it be COVID? Could it be COVID? I don't know. But you're stuck in some restrictions. The Eight of Swords is all about getting restrictions, getting things around you, having the sword. You're sort of chained to them. You can't get away. CC, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. So the restrictions are being lifted soon. I think after the next couple of months, this dry period, the restrictions are being lifted. It's upside down. And it's going to look better. It's going to be more positive. It's going to be more flowing as far as the love life goes. Now, the Nine of Swords, though, does say that you do have some drama coming with love, meaning a bit of the drama, a bit of the spice, right? I talk about spice. It's a bit of the love drama where you just have drama for no reason. People cook up drama for no reason. You're like, why are you doing that? It doesn't even make any sense, And at some point, you're just like, that doesn't make any logical sense. But that's what people do sometimes. So there you go. Seven of Wands, you're a bit defensive about it, but roll with it. Even if you don't like the spice, hey, try it out. Try it out. See if the spice is going to be something that you like. Maybe you don't, maybe you do. I don't know. It makes no logical sense, the people starting drama for no reason, but some people just like the attention. Some people like to have just passionate feelings for no reason. Just sort of roll with it and do that. So I think that's where you're at. Next couple of months, a bit dry. It flowers out a little bit. It blossoms out a little bit. And I think it's going to work out pretty good at the end. All right. We got the Mom's Estate. Quick Girls got the Mom's Estate. All right. We got QG80. Mom's Estate. Yeah, Nomad, I gotta put you in there. Nomad, you're in there. By the way, in case you wonder where you're at in the queue. We got in the queue. Okay, we went to Shirley. No, we didn't do Shirley. We did Jay. And we're all over the place. How about we just skip the queue? How about we skip the queue? We're all over the place. We're all over the place. Anyway, we got Shirley, Quick Girl, Rick, etc. We're about here, and we're just hopping back and forth. And we're merging in. We're merging in Nomad Trees and May. I still don't know what May's question is. All right. Let's see about that. See about that. I mentioned the slow terror, but we're going to use this instead. We're going to use this one instead. You're after CM. All right. Well, it's good. No, man, it's good that you kept track because I didn't. Hot, humid, and storming here. Sounds like my love life. All right. Let's see about this. We got Mom's estate. How's everything going to go with that? Is this going to be a contested estate, I guess? Sounds like it. A bit contested. It's not something simple. All right. King of Swords says, it is contested indeed. It is contested indeed. I think that you're looking at a bit of something happening here. The King of Swords reversed. It's all about the authoritarian, or sort of, getting through to where you need to be. And it seems like we're stopped from doing that. Being reversed and all of that. Temperance as well. The mixture is just not there. Again, I think you're in some sort of a contested state or something as far as drama is concerned. Something's going on. There's something here. There's something here that you're going to have to deal with. It's not going to be smooth. It's not going to be, this lovely experience. Jay, speaking of lovely experience, Jay is here. What's going on? Ace of Pentacles says that the money does flow to the correct people, though. I think at the end, we have the money flowing to the correct people, and that's going to be good. Dreamy, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Push, thank you for your donation as well. Push, let me know what your question is. Still waiting for May's question. May is way back there. I don't know what May's question was. So if you're looking for money from this, if you're looking for, if you're looking for getting whatever out of it, I think that somebody's going to get the money and it's going to be the correct person. So it works out, basically. It works out. And the Five of Cups reverse says there are some disappointed people in this mixture, which makes sense. If it is contested, which it seems to be from the King, there are disappointed people in this mixture as well. All right. And we skipped Shirley entirely. Sorry about that, Shirley. We're coming back to you. Coming back to you. Keto salad, F keto. I'm just saying. Shirley, what do I need advice? Love life advice. What are we going to do with the love life advice? Well, we're going to go to the love screen. All right. Let's get a pretty deck for this. Oh, we could do the Wonderland Tarot. Wonderland Tarot. How does A feel about me? All right. Let's check that out. Let's check that out and see how we go. And see how we go with that. Shell, what is going on? It's good to see you. Thank you for your donation. All right. F keto. All right. It's F keto. F keto. I mean, I'm just saying. Love life advice. The Hanged Man says, you're not seeing things correctly. I think you're looking for rules or some sort of a set of things that you need to do, and it just doesn't exist. I think that you have to wing it. I think a lot of this is just winging it. Mr. Maurice, welcome. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. But the Hanged Man says take a different perspective to it. I think that's going to help you a lot. I think that's going to be important for you. The Four of Swords says, stop waiting. Stop waiting. I think you're waiting for maybe the perfect person. You're waiting for this perfect opportunity. You're waiting for something. And it's just not happening. You got to stop waiting. You got to go forth and try that. And the Three of Wands, though, says that you're also sort of looking too much or not letting life deliver what it needs to deliver to you. What does that mean? That means a lot of times just let things flow, let things come to you, let the universe deliver what it needs to deliver without trying to force things in, right? And the sun overall says it's going to go pretty well. It's going to go pretty well. All right, May, there's May's question. Thank you for your question, May. I got you. All right, Chad is literally scrolling so fast it's hard to copy May's question. But we got you, May. I captured you, May. Not literally. Okay, and we got May coming up next. All right. Cool. So, yeah, basically that. The sun says it's going all right. It's never really going to go perfect, but it's going all right. And I think all right is just kind of where you're at. I think it's kind of where you're at the moment. All right. Let's see about that. That was this. We'll hop back to the regular screen there. And we will check it out. All right. I think now we're back on track. We got May's question. Let's put May's question in chat there. Okay. There we go. What messages of guidance are God just sending me through the numbers? Dragon, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. What messages, Dragon? Well, hello to you. How are you doing tonight? How is it going tonight? All right. For this one, we're going to use the Hermetic Tarot. I think that's where it's at. Tina, welcome. What is going on? All right. In case you're wondering where you're at in the queue, I think it's actually so large it's scrolling off the screen at this point. We are like 2 above this, I think. Anyway, it's a long queue. It's a long queue. We got you covered. So let's check it out. We got Poosh. What do they think of me? As well in the queue. The guidance send me through signs and numbers. I think 4 is going to be one of the big numbers here for you. Pun intended. 4 is going to be one of the big numbers here for you. 4 is talking about the stability that you're seeking. You're searching for the stability. You're trying to reach out and get the stability that you need. And I think it's possible at this point. I think that you have some opportunities. I think that you have some cool things sort of coming that are queued up for you. And the 4 brings up some stability, brings a bit of comfort where you're at. It's sort of reinforced with the 10 of Cups, right? It's that emotional feel, that intuitive feel that the 4 is really bringing you the stability. It's really bringing in what you need right now. And I think that's important for you. Not everything that you need, but a lot of different things that you need. Sort of indicated by the King of Cups, right? King of Cups has that Gandhi feel. In my videos, I'll talk about that. It has that, where you're just in the flow. You're in the stream, You're in the flow and everything is working out. Everything is going well for you at this sort of time. The Blasted Tower, though, sort of indicates that this is only going to last, I think, for the next 3 months. And then you're in for a bit of a wild ride, a little bit of a wild ride. You have some interesting things coming. You have some interesting sort of activities going on after that point. So let the next 3 months be this easy riding format. And then after that, you're going to have a little bit of a change, right? As compared with the Tower, the Blasted Tower says you have some changes coming up. There's some interesting things headed your way. But I think you're in the groove right now. And that's going to be sort of important because once you're in that groove, you have manifestation abilities. You have this good feel about how things are going to go. You have this positive outlook. And I think that's going to work quite well for you. All right, so that was May's question. I finally got to your question, May. All right, Nomad Trees. Got Nomad Trees question in the queue as well. All right, Rick, we got Poosh after Nomad. Rick, any chances with the crush? Uh-oh. Rick's got the crush. We got some chances with the crush. We'll figure that out with the slow tarot. Slow tarot's got our key. It's got our key, by the way. If you're not subscribed to me on Instagram, go there. Go there. I'm doing classic artist reproductions at this point. Classic artist reproductions. And might I say, they're looking terrible. But I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm giving it a shot. Can't blame me for trying. I'm just saying. Okay. So yeah, follow me on Instagram. You get to see all my artworks, which are a lot. My Instagram, I do like 1 or 2 posts every single day. So, all right. Chances with the crush. Oh my, that Ten of Swords. That Ten of Swords, the High Priestess, the Page of Wands. Beautiful, John. I think if you're a donation, let me know what your question is. Jay, you need to post on Instagram. Jay, I want to hear about what's going on with Jay. Want to hear about what's happening with Jay. All right. So, is there any hope? It's a long shot, man. It's a bit of a long shot. The Page of Wands sort of says that you're going in raw. No pun intended. I think you're going in a bit raw. You're going in a bit cold. Yeah, you don't have the in. You don't have that in that you need with the crush. You're going in raw, and I think you're going to get bumped down a little bit. The High Priestess says that, I don't know, you're just not going to get, you're not getting the reaction that you need. You're not getting the thing that you really sort of, that you really sort of need at this point. So, that's rough. That's kind of rough sometimes. And I think that you're sort of going to have to be dealing with that at some point. Seven of Wands is the defensive card. I think they're open if you really get to talk to them, if you have the in. Again, it's all about the in. You got to have that. You got to figure that out. If you're coming in raw, that's not going to work. If you got the in, that's going to be better. Something in common, something to talk about, something, cool, unusual, etc. Once you have that, I think that you're going to be a little bit better off in there. So, there you go. There you go. The Ten of Swords says that, it's not like they're just going to kick you or something. They're not going to kick you in the privates or anything. I just think that it's raw. It's raw. You're going to have to do some work here. You're going to have to really sort of, have some effort put forth for that. But you really need that in. You really need something that gets you in the door. If they have a friend that can introduce you, if you know their hobbies and interests, and you can come in with some of that. Anything that gives you an upper hand at this point, because it just looks rough. It just looks rough. It just looks like you're just meeting some random person at the grocery store almost, kind of feel. You know what I'm saying? Even if you already met them or whatever, it just has that feel. It just doesn't, it doesn't synchronize well. All right. Applied for short-term disability. Will I get it? Let's see about that. Gloria. Short-term disability. Are we going to get that or not? We're going to get that or not? We can go to the work screen. Someone said work screen. We can do that. Oh, if we could do the Bonefire Tarot, would be all right. Short-term disability. Let's see how that will go. Let's see how that will go with the Bonefire Tarot. Bonefire Tarot's got some pretty good. Bonefire Tarot is pretty good. I think you'll get it. Oh, I think you'll get it. I don't think it's that hard. I don't think it's that difficult. Whatever you came in with, it's looking pretty good. We can sort of see that here. Whatever you came in with, it's looking pretty good. The Queen of Coins, I think you came in strong. You came into this strong. You have a lot of opportunities here. You have a lot of a good case, basically, for the short-term disability. You came in strong. They recognize that. The Queen of Coins being reversed says Yeah, I mean, you came in pretty strong. And then you have the Ace of Coins, which points to the receiving of money or the beginning of getting some money, getting some funds, getting this handled. And the Ace of Cups, your enjoyment or the good news and whatnot. CM, you're indeed next. But yeah, I think it's going to look all right for the short-term disability. So yes, you have the beginning of money receiving. I don't know what the word is. I'm lost. I'm a lost puppy. The money begins to flow. The beginning of the money. Ace of Cups, the beginning of emotion. You have good emotion. I think it's a lot of stress taken off of you when you start getting it. And you got, the two queens reversed. I think there's somebody that sort of doubts you a little bit on this, but your case is so strong, ignore them. Ignore them. Who cares? You get it. You get it. There you go. There you go. Entertainment purposes only, by the way. This is entertainment. It's just a tarot reading. Never make financial decisions based upon a tarot reading. All right. Do you want to be friends with the XCM? Friends with the X. Friends with the X. Is that a thing? Is that a thing? I mean, it is with the Tower. It is with the Tarot Tower because we have the Golden Tarot up in here. Golden Tarot up in there. I'm just saying. You like that action? I threw it in there. Mona asked out on a date. I said, I got to wear my mask. That's rough. That eliminates the kiss goodnight. I'm just saying. I wouldn't go out. I wouldn't go out with anybody right now. You don't know. You could go home. You could have COVID. And now you're going to be on a list. You may not die. You may just get temporarily sick, but you're going to be on a list now. I'm just saying. Now you're on a list. I don't want to be on a list. All right. I'm probably already on some list somewhere, but I'll deal with it. All right. We got Vanessa's reading done. Should I try to be friends with the X or not? No. No. Absolutely not. No. Lord of Defeat. That ain't going to work out well. That's not going to work out well. Heidi. What is going on? Nomad Trees doesn't like my water. Nomad, I'm sorry. I'm going to drink it anyway. The Five of Swords is Lord of Defeat. It's not looking good. Eight of Coins says the effort would be in vain. The effort would be in vain. The Sun says that the sun is just not shining on this effort. It's not looking good as well. Page of Wands, it would be super awkward. It would be really awkward. Really, really awkward. But it's just a tarot reading, but absolutely not. CM, I'm sorry. CM, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You asked me. CM, you asked me. And I didn't even have the thought. That wasn't even the thought, and it told you. It told you how it was. CM, that told you exactly how it was. I'm just saying. All right. Into the feelings for me. Does anyone have feelings for me? Nomad Trees, I love you. Nomad Trees, I think you're wonderful. Nomad, you don't have to worry about people having feelings for you because I do. In fact, I'm going to read with the Light Seers Tarot for your question. That's how much that I love you. All right. That is how much that I love you. I'm throwing it out there. Nomad. All right. Does anyone have feelings for me? I mean, I can tell you now. Somebody in chat, me, and everybody else, we all love you, Nomad. Romantic feelings. Oh, this is not looking good. Nomad, are you sure you want to ask this question? You got an opportunity to restate your question if you would like, because I see the Sea of Swords and the Nine of Swords. and the Six of Cups and the Two of Cups. It starts out rough. We got a harsh start. We got a rough start. The Nine of Swords, she's crying. Nomad, you're crying. You're crying. And then you have the heartbreak. Now she's screaming. Crying and then screaming. I think you're in a situation where you got to relax and let things play out. And, it's to a point where you just got to relax and let things play out. I think at some point, maybe you're trying to force it, or you're trying to get things done, or you're desperately trying to do something, get something moving. But in the end, it's all about just relax and let the universe provide. Relax, go out, if you're looking for love, go out and meet people, single as a Pringle. You realize that Pringles come in a can packed with other Pringles, right? Who made that phrase up? That phrase doesn't logically work. When you get a can of Pringles, the Pringles are right next to and packed against a lot of that look dirty. You know the idea. The Pringles are packed against other Pringles. They are not single until you individually pull one out. But in their native state, a Pringle is right next to a lot more. I'm just saying. Maybe it should be single as a removed Pringle. How's that? Yeah, Pringle. The chips in the can, they're like really salty. When you finish, you look in the can, it's like this mound of salt at the bottom. It's nasty. Okay, anyway. The Nine of Swords, the Three of Swords says that you got to let the universe provide. You can't force something. You can't hurry something. Go out and meet people, but let the universe provide to you. Don't expect, because the universe will provide. The Six of Cups and the Two of Cups. All right. Your next relationship, you got a sneak peek here. It says that you have a friendship that turns into romance. Basically, that's what it is. The Six of Cups is a friendship, is a connection with somebody. You're sort of in that friend mode, and then it enhances, or it becomes better, or it becomes improved. And I think that, again, that's where you're at. I think that's sort of a sneak peek at your next relationship, but you got to relax. You got to relax. And, be like that Pringle. Jammed against other people, maybe not sexually, but, jammed against other people. All right. Queen Famous, welcome. What is going on? All right. Push had, let's see, one card question about will it work out with us, or their feelings, their expectations, will it work out and whatnot. Let's throw down, let's just throw down my deck. Throw down my deck. There we go. Mods, you have to stop spamming. I don't mind repeat questions, but every 2 seconds, come on. All right, there we go. Tarot Magician, getting out the law. I think you have some opportunities here. Austin, what is going on? Thank you for your donation. Appreciate you. The Lover says, go for it. Push, go for it. It's looking good. I think that they like you. I think that you have some opportunities here. B, welcome. What is going on? So yes, I do think that it is working. I think that you definitely want to go forward with that. All right. Picky, I'm on the right path to achieve my goals and success. Right path. The waterfall deck is your favorite. Well, it's not out yet, but when it is out, we're going to get you one. We're going to get you one, Nomad. We got a link in the description if you want to pre-order the Waterfall Tarot. I got a pre-order site up. Actually, I have so many readings, we're running out of decks. We'll go with the Illusory Tarot. The Illusory Tarot. Spammers, get the hammer. That's right. Let's see what about that. Are you on the right path? Picky. I hope you're being picky about that path. But is it the right one? Is it the right path? I think so. I think you are on the right path. What clues do we got? What clues do we got? Mona, the queue is insane. We got like 12 in the queue. No, we got like 15 in the queue, I think. It's actually so large, I don't think it fits on the screen. No, it does. We're up here, and we got all of this. All right. So let's see. And then I got a personal reading after this is over. Love says you are on the right path. This is the path for you. The King of Wands, though, says you need to be more active as far as getting into the path. The path has been laid out, but you have to be a little more active with it. And that means expand. That means grow. That means go forth. That means push. Because you're hitting difficulties. You have to push through it. Don't let the difficulties get in your way. Push through them. That is your key here. That is what the King of Wands with the Queen of Pentacles says. The Queen of Pentacles says that is going to be important for you to do that. The Queen of Pentacles is all about getting things figured out, understanding the way that we're going, right? The Creator, the King of Wands, talks about pushing it, forcing it. If you have to force it, if you have to push it, that's fine. At the end, the High Priestess says that your intuition will take you there. It'll take you there. And I think that's where you want to be. This is the Illusory Tarot. This is a link. There's a review in 4K flip through. You can get it off Amazon. But yeah, the High Priestess says that use your intuition to help you. Let the voices speak. Let them talk. Don't suppress them. Let them go. And I think that's going to be sort of where it is at. Where it is at. A lot of people didn't like the Illusory Tarot, but a lot did. So it's sort of a love it or hate it deck, I guess. All right. What industry should I start my business in? Quick Girl. Thank you for hanging out. All these new people. This is awesome. What industry? By the way, if you're new here, please hit the like and subscribe button. We have 900 videos on this channel. We have more videos than I think any other tarot. I think so. I haven't really researched this. I'm going to throw it out there. That's a lot of videos. Go check them out. We got one of everything on the channel, and we got the live streaming. All of that good stuff coming in. Let's check out the job screen for this. What industry? What industry? Yeah, picky. You got to start that meditation. You don't got to do hours and hours of meditation. You just need 10 minutes. 10 minutes a day. It's like playing a musical instrument. You can't really blow out 8 hours and get a musical instrument mastered at the end of a week. You got to go small increments. Wow, we got the Magician and everything. Got the Sun, the Magician, and the Strength. I mean, there's not really cards that say industry. Not really cards that specify an industry. I can give you something more generic. The Sun says that you have talents and you're getting confused. All right, Quick Girl, you're getting kind of confused. You have a lot of different things that you do well. You have a lot of different things that you do well. And that's going to be, well, thank you for pre-ordering my tarot deck. I appreciate you. I got a pre-purchase on that. Thank you, Susan. I appreciate you. All right. You're good at a lot of different things, and you're like, what should I be focusing on? All right. There's not a card that specifies an industry. What it says, though, is find the thing that is going to be the most marketable and the thing that you would enjoy. Okay, what do I mean by that? You can do marketable things, but you can be absolutely miserable in the meantime. So it's definitely something where you need to find out what is the most marketable, what most people want, and that is going to be one of your talents that you can do. What you don't want to do, and what is I think that you've tried to think about, is do something completely new. Primal Selves, thank you for your donation. Let me know what your question is. You're trying to do something new. You're like, I'm going to do something completely new and see how it goes. I don't think that's going to work well for you. I think you need to lean on what you're already good at. And again, it's a lot of different things. Lean on what's most marketable. Try to figure out how to market that. And something practical as well. For example, I was making pretty good money by drawing cats and dogs, but it hurt my hand. Yeah, Dreamy, go ahead and change your question. I was drawing cats and dogs, but it hurt my hand. I could have leaned on that hard and went full steam on that. But at the end of the day, it hurt my hand. How much can I do? So I changed back to oil painting. I did oil painting instead, watercolor instead, which are easy on my hand. So that's a switch. So again, you can be marketable. You can get things done to sell. But again, how miserable are you going to be? So lean on what you're good at and what sells and what is going to make you the least miserable. I know that's obvious, but it's just a thing where there's not really, anything specific that it's pointing to. It's a lot of majors, again, pointing me, what are you good at? What is marketable? What can you lean on that can get you where you need to be? And that's sort of where it's pointed. So ask yourself a lot of questions until you narrow it down to exactly where you need to be. Again, don't start something new. Lean on what you already know. And I think that's going to be the most marketable thing for you. All right, Cece. How long before we see each other again? Mary, thank you for hanging out with us. We'll see you next time. We'll see each other again, Mary. Mary, we'll see each other again. All right, let's go back and check this out. With a Druidcraft Tarot. Druidcraft Tarot. See how this is going to go. How long until we see each other again? Primal House Sale. Ooh. Primal House Sale. Let's check it out. Primal, you're in the queue, but it's going to be a bit. It's going to be a bit. All right, Dreamy, I have your new question, and Primal, I have your question in the queue. All right. So, Dreamy, you're next, by the way. Okay, so how long before you see each other again? I say it's going to be like 4 months. It's going to be like 4 months. It's going to be a while. It's going to be 4 months. Okay. I think the stability is not there. We have some problems with the stability. We have some problems with communication. We have some problems with people being defensive. We have some back and forth with that. Things are not going as well as you think. It's more of a a good news, bad news scenario. The defensive card right next to this beautiful card is just it's like the communication is not going where it needs to be, or the communication is not there. The communication doesn't have the richness, the fullness that it needs in order to get things moving forward, in order to get things healed up. The stability has been rocked. It's not something that's going to be there. And I think both parties are having problems sort of dealing with this right at the moment. So we have other things going on. We have other drama. We have awesome sort of lists of things that we have, and we're just having problems in the long run to get this stuff going on. So I think that you're looking at a few months. I don't think it's an easy situation. I think there's some complexity involved here, but yeah, it's going to be, it's going to be months. It could be months. All right. Let's check it out. My house smells like paint. My house smells like paint. Should I start a small business, or should I get a job? All right, let's see about that. Let's see about that. Dreamy, welcome back, by the way. Start a small business or start a job. We'll go with Go with the incremancy. The incremancy is where it's at. All right. Start a job or no? Start a job or make a job? Strength, the knight. Yeah, it's looking at it. Don't start something, go get something. All right. The Knight of Swords is an activity card. It's a movement card. You're running. We're moving forward. We're running towards it. We need a we need some action. We need some abilities, right? It sort of says get out and do it. Get out and go for it. Now, that could mean either way, right? It could mean maybe it's something good that's on our own. Maybe we need to go get a job. Where are we looking at getting the job? Strength talks about the connection to something else, the connection with other people, the connection with sort of other things. And I think that's sort of pointing to an actual job, sort of hinted at with the swords as well. The run-up speed to getting something going is going to be a bit difficult, because a lot of times when you start a new business, when you start something, if you're not established, people don't know you, don't have the customer base, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, it's going to be a difficult situation, and you're going to have a long period of time to where you're just trying to get started. You're just trying to get warmed up, and now you're in emergency mode with the bills and whatnot. It's just kind of a problem with that. Sort of indicated as well with yet another movement card. But again, it just says to go out and look, go out and embrace, go out and get that stuff done. So definitely pointing towards, go out and get something rather than start something on your own. It definitely has a movement card. Starting something on your own would be something more independent or something, but yeah, it's just sort of difficult with that. All right, CT, me and Jason. Oop, I put Jason. Get it? I'm a software developer. Jason. All right. We can do the Dragon Tarot. Always buying different incense. I need some incense because my house smells like paint. I do put all of my paintings out to dry outside. Why? Because we're in Texas. And Texas is all about 100 degrees right now. And so my oil paintings normally would dry in a week. They dry in a couple hours. It's like putting it in an oven. It's when you put it in the sun in Texas in the summer, it's like 200 degrees. And yeah, you pick it up and it's like hot to the touch. It's pretty good. All right. Where are you and Jason going? The Knight of Swords, the Six of Cups, Page of Cups, and the Five of Swords. I think you're just putting up with each other at this point. I don't see anything that's like these passionate cards, these beautiful cards where you're all excited, you're all thrilled, you can't wait to see each other. That's sort of the honeymoon period, but after that, it seems like you're just sort of putting up with each other at some point. The Knight of Swords says that you're going to keep going, but is this something that you want? Is this something long-term? Is this something that's going to be long-term, beautiful, the flower opens up and the petals shine in the sunlight? I don't see it. Knight of Swords says you're going to continue to move forward. The Five of Swords says you're both sort of avoiding conflict at some point, where you're not letting the relationship get to where it needs to be. You're just letting it ride and just riding the wave. You've been like, okay, let's just ride the wave and go on. The Page of Cups reversed says there's a lot of lack of stuff, a lack of this emotional connection, or a lack of synchronicity between you two sometimes, to where, again, you're just putting up with each other. It's not, I don't see any just passion cards, beautiful love cards, but I don't see any breakup cards where everything is devastating and everything ends. I just don't see any of that. Six of Cups, again, just this lack of this connection. Six of Cups is about two people coming together, two people having a connection, having something cool together. It just seems that you're just sort of going along, right? Two strangers just putting up with each other. That's just what the cards say, though. Just where the cards say. Where you're going, it just looks like eventually you just get tired of putting up with each other. I mean, you can. There are many relationships where you just sort of, you're just sort of there. You're just sort of there. And, but I don't know. All right. Mr. Maurice, welcome back. It is good to see you again. What do you see for the day? It's current job, 6 weeks. Let's check that out. Six weeks. Where are we going in 6 weeks at the current job? We can go to the job screen for this. Oh, what is a good deck we could use? I want to do the golden wheel. The golden wheel is going to be the key here. That shuffling sound. That's what it should have. I should have an hour of shuffling sounds. Put you to sleep. Put everybody to sleep with a soothing shuffling sounds. All right. Where are we going with the next 6 weeks for this job? Is it going to work out? 6 of Wands, Maurice. 6 of Wands says this is going to work out pretty well. It's going to work out pretty well. The 6 of Wands is literally the Lord of success, the Lord of victory. And it talks about rolling through, having a lot of success, having a lot of notoriety, having everything sort of work well. So I think it's going to work well. But we have the irregularity of the moon being upside down. So the moon is all about patterns of day-to-day activities. I think that you're in for a lot of variation in job stuff where you're doing this one day, you're doing that one day, then you're doing this the next day. And it just says that, true. Yeah, you got to use the PC. I think there's something on the phone. I don't know what's going on. You got to use the PC, sorry. But there's a lot of variation, or there's going to be a lot of variation in job activity. Could be because of COVID, people, leaving, coming and going. Maybe that's the cause, but you have a lot of job variation as well. And some of that is going to be at a disadvantage because some of that you're not really familiar with. You have a learning curve. You're trying to sort of, figure out, you get on the computer trying to figure out the research needed to get some stuff done. So again, there's a bit of a learning curve with some of the new tasks that they're going to sort of end up giving you. So anyway, the Nine of Wheels, though, says at the end, you're going to get the reward, you're going to get the pay, you're going to get the recognition. I think it's there. I think it's there for you. But again, a lot of variation for this, a lot of different tasks, but we have two fantastic cards. We have the Lord of Victory and the Nine of Wheels pointing to success with money and success with jobs. So I think it's going to be all right. I think your 6 week is going to be all right. Yeah, the site is weird on the phone. All right. Austin, should I change my channel name? Let's check it out. Go with the Little Prince Tarot. No. Saying no. I don't think you should change the channel name. Why do we say that? The wheel is all about the cycles. We already know this. It's a cycles card. I talk about it in my book and all that. Austin, your mom comes in. Austin, it's good to see that your mom comes in too. Hello, Austin's mom. Wheel says, stick with what you know. Austin, stick with what you know. And I think that's sort of your channel thing. Stick with what you know. The wheel is cycles, day-to-day activities. Stick with your day-to-day activities. Don't change it. Don't get this radical thing of the name. And judgment as well talks about that activity not being what you sort of want to get at. So again, you have two no's. King of Swords says that it's going to be a bit too heavy of an action. The King of Swords is sort of the authoritarian. It sort of just throws down demands. It needs this, it needs that. I don't think that's really going to benefit you in the long run. I don't think that's going to bring in more people. I don't think it's going to have the effect that you want. I mean, look at my name. I have the weirdest name ever. And, you know, people come hang out, I guess. Queen of Wands, again, points to, there's a whole lot of no. There's a whole lot of no here. Sunshiny Day, welcome. What's going on? So, yeah, that's a whole lot of no. Austin, it sort of says keep your channel name. Focus on content, focus on where you want to be, focus on the day-to-day activities. That means bring out the content, keep going, keep rolling, don't stop. And I think that's going to be a good thing for you. All right, will he choose me? Let's check it out and see if you're going to get chosen by using... I'm hunting for it. I'm trying to find it. The Wildwood. Like, where is it? Where is the button? Where is the magical button? By the way, in case you're wondering what I'm doing over here, I have a little control thing to where I press a button and it makes things come on the screen. So in case you're wondering, this is called a Stream Deck. And it is magical. It is literally magical. I can't imagine the stream without it at this point. I'm not saying it's mandatory for everybody, but my stream is so complex. All right. The sun is good. The sun is good for where it's choosing you. The sun is good. The whole thing, though, Picky, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you coming in and checking us out. Have a great evening. The whole thing says, all right, be careful what you wish for. You just might get it. That's what it's saying. Do you really want them to choose you? Is this really the right person for you? Is this really good for you at this time? Okay. Austin, yeah. I'm just telling you what the deck says. Austin, you know, it's up to you, man. The sun says that you do want this. This is something that you want. It is something that you really sort of, you know, sort of maybe either a crush or maybe something that you want to get into your life. The King of Stones, though, says that there's going to be a lot of changes upcoming. There's a lot of disconnects between this. The King of Vessels, the emotional disconnect is there. It could be challenging for you in the long run as far as emotionally goes. Again, they're on a different channel than you as far as emotions go. And the Ace of Stones as well says once you get into it, if you were to get into it, the stability is very rocky. It's not a rock solid foundation. It's not this heavy, beautiful, wonderful foundation. And I don't know. It's just be careful what you wish for. You just might get it. And again, what that means is they just might be interested in you if you pursued it, if you chased it. But the tarot says that may not be your best choice of action. That may not be where you want to go in that. And there's a lot of disconnects between you both, stability wise and as well as emotion. This is the last reading. I need to bail. I have a private reading in like 10 minutes. All right. By the way, free advertisement. If you're interested for a private reading, it's $30 for 20 minutes. Email's right there. You get to spend 20 minutes with my crazy self and ask me whatever you want to ask me. Follow-up questions, anything you want to do. Link in the description, by the way. Oh, see? Did you hear that? Alexa just said, reminder, tarot reading. I'm like, thank you, Alexa. Well, man, I didn't say thank you, Alexa, because Alexa's in the other room. No, we don't want to use that. All right. last reading. We'll be back tomorrow, though. If you didn't get your reading, we're here every single day. Every single day. All right. So this is for primal selves about a house. Let's get this done. House sale. Beautiful Jada. Did I miss you? Beautiful Jada. What was your question? We'll knock that out. We still got 10 minutes. All right. Four of Swords. If I don't get it today, beautiful Jada. If I don't get it today, I will do it first thing tomorrow. Four of Swords, the Lovers, the Queen, and the Four of Pentacles. That's looking harsh. Primal. That's looking harsh for a house sale. The Four of Pentacles makes it look kind of rough. Makes it look like people are holding on to their money. The house is not priced well. There's some problems getting the house moved or getting the house into the next phase. I think that you've had some nibbles. I mean, I think that you've had some people sort of, nibble at the bait, move the bait around, look at it, smell it. But the Four of Pentacles says they're sort of holding on to their money at this point. Could be your area. It could be something with your area, with that market or anything like that. Queen of Cups as well says that the emotional satisfaction is not there. There's nothing hooking people to it. Beautiful Jada. I will get it to it first thing tomorrow. Beautiful Jada. First thing in the stream tomorrow. I got you covered. Sorry about the delay there. I did not know it would be this busy tonight. All right, let's see. We got you covered tomorrow. Tomorrow, first thing in the stream. It's rough. You're not finding the clients. The clients aren't connecting. The clients aren't emotionally connecting to the house. There's nothing drawing them to the house. There's nothing getting them going, yes, this is the house that I've always wanted. There's nothing doing that. Is it because of staging problems? Is that because that your real estate agent is not putting you on the right things? Is that because that people are coming in and finding something wrong? I don't know, but people are hanging on to their money. They're not getting the emotional hook that they need. They're not feeling that your house is the right house to get into. And the Four of Swords says that there's a reason. So figure out what the reason is. When people are coming and looking, what are they doing? Is the market crappy? Do you need to, whatever you need to do, right? Anyway, this is an entertainment reading, by the way. So never make sale decisions. Talk to your realtor. That's the person you need to be talking to. But as far as the tarot goes, you're having problems and it's looking very challenging to get your house going. Anyway, I have a private reading and I need to go. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate you and we will see you tomorrow.
Waking up in my bed, you're still stuck in my head. I'm not even hungover. I wanna call your phone, tell you what you did wrong, then ask you to come over. Not very good with decisions, know what's right, but I don't listen, I don't. And I complain and dismiss it, then I keep on reminiscing. I know, baby, you're bad, baby, you're bad, baby, you're bad, baby, you're bad for business, baby, you're bad, baby, you're bad, baby, you're bad, baby, you're bad for business, baby, you're bad for business. Not good with consequence. I found myself back again, crying on your shoulder. No, it's not good for me, but I still want your body.